And you also mentioned that if we were to sit down with Keefe D, we'd probably have a good time. If we were to sit down with Tupac, I'm pretty sure it'd be the same thing, don't you think? You probably...
Yeah, but yes, but it could be. But he's also volatile.
Another thing, you know what I mean?
Would you be willing to say on camera what we said earlier, that Lil Bow Wow was better than Tupac?
What the fuck?
Because to me, that's crazy.
I think Soulja Boy is better than Tupac. Is that something you
I'm down with Soulja Boy. He's my number 3.
You Superman that hoe?
He's number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Justin Bieber would be a good rapper too.
Come on. You listen to what's his name? You just made me think of Lil Nas X.
Oh yeah.
You like Lil Nas X?
No, I get a kick out of it. You know who I like? I like Lil Wayne.
I like Wayne
because he's.
I like
he's
older
crazy.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I mean old Wayne. Like
Yeah. Well, he's
Yeah, this is some of the rhymes a little crazy.
Yeah.
Favorite Lil Wayne song then?
Well, how about this? How about KRS-One? You're a Queens guy?
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right. What was it? The Bridge is Over?
Yeah, The Bridge.
Yeah,
I could be objective.
Yeah, no, that was a good song.
Yeah.
Had really cool, But when I first heard that song, I didn't know the beef thing didn't make it. I didn't get it, and then because it's not my world.
Right.
But then to see all these people get mad at it, and guys have look. What do you think about Nas?
His GOAT.
One of the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To this day.
Why? What do you think about Pac having beef with him?
I mean, it's not my beef, but
No, but I think that's one of the unreasonable things that Tupac would do.
Yeah, I think towards the end he would just go off for whatever reason. We're talking about a crazy Gemini, but I think towards the end they pieced it up and they were going to work together, which is a good thing.
Yeah. I think Pac was probably bipolar or something like that.
Indecisive.
You see the highs, you see the lows.
Indecisive. I've heard from people he was like, is that the word? Indecisive or decisive?
Well, no, I think he was like...
hot and cold.
Yeah, it's like he'd be manic and then he'd be cool and whatever. He was definitely a tormented guy. His mom had problems. His mom's a radical, but then she had drug problems. He's going to these elite schools with white kids, but then he's living in the ghetto. His life is conflict. Dad's not around.
Right.
I mean,
earlier you said something. When you said something, you kind of didn't like Tupac, and you also mentioned that if we were to sit down with Keefe D, we'd probably have a good time.
You can never take it personal.
Right.
And I guarantee if we sat down, we bullshitted with Keefe D, we'd have some laughs. I'll tell you that right now. Now, would I want to have him watch, my kids, or would I want to lend him money? No.
If we were to sit down with Tupac, I'm pretty sure it'd be the same thing, don't you think? You probably...
Yeah, but yes, but it could be. But he's also volatile. Well, I don't think a guy like Keefe D is volatile. I think you could push Tupac's buttons and he'd get mad. I would have
to.
Yeah, we'd have to have a bouncer in here.
Yeah, probably so. Or maybe you never know. You never know. Yeah. I would have to search up the dictionary volatile. Yeah.
But your listeners should know that you said that Tupac was not even in your top 10.
This guy,
and I got to tell you,
you're trying to kill me on the internet.
He deserves a spot in your top 10. I don't know why you're laughing, because I heard what I heard.
Top 5 is Tupac, Makaveli, Tupac, and Tupac with a T-U.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah.
Well, do you have a top, let's say, do you have a top 3?
Do a top 3. Obviously Tupac, let me see. I would say this is my personal, probably Busy Bone. I don't know if you know who he is.
Were they the guys from Cleveland? Those guys from Bone Thugs? Yeah. Where are they from? Cleveland or Cincinnati?
Ohio.
Cleveland, right?
Cleveland, yeah. Anybody whoever comes to mind is somebody just new from the last 10 years, not nobody from back then. I'm not sure if you hear of Tory Lanez.
Yeah, but I don't know this stuff.
But you were telling me Drake is better than Tupac. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Come on. You're a Drake guy or not?
What we should do is we should do a podcast and say fake shit about them and get them all pissed off. We could start some wars.
Kendrick or Drake?
Why? Yeah, that's silliness, right? What's the whole beef with Drake and what's his name?
Kendrick Lamar.
What's that all about? It's like silliness.
I think it's more skills. Could be over a woman, but it's more of like lyrical and who's the top guy. But do you listen to them or are you aware?
No. I liked all the early stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like Public Enemy, Wu-Tang, NWA. I like the real violent, the edgy stuff. Yeah. Even though they were talking shit about me and my guys, but we thought it was. I like that the powerfulness of the music, but I don't
Yeah, off camera you were telling me you were blasting Fuck the Police NWA on the way over here.
Yeah, I was.
So
I had it on my on my playlist.
Do cops get really sensitive about that or not?
Back in the day, we did, but it was more an LA thing. Remember, I don't know if you saw when Ice Cube pulls up in a car once, he's giving a cop the finger, stuff like that. And then I actually did a show with him, and he's a gentleman, he's a nice guy. But yeah, because we saw it a different way. You know what I mean? Like, and the cops are always in the middle. You know what I mean?
Well, some bad guys. I mean, you always got some great cops, but it all takes one to ruin.
Well, and that's the same thing with bad guys. You got gentlemen gangsters, and you got guys who rob like a store for $14, and they want to kill somebody over it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, life balances its way out.